Good morning, all of you. Today we will be discussing exercise 1.1, our first exercise question. So, first one is name the property under multiplication used in each of the following. Okay, so we have studied many properties related with multiplication, and you have to tell the name of the property that you have used here. Okay, you have to tell which property you are using here. Okay. So let's discuss the first one. First question is this. That is minus 4 by 5 into 1 equals 1 into minus 4 by 5 equals minus 4 by 5. That means what? Here you are multiplying with 1. Is it? For the first question here you are multiplying with what? 1. You are multiplying with 1. Okay, so multiplying with 1 and you are getting the same result or the same number itself as the result. That is, you are multiplying 4 by 1, 4 by 5 with 1 and you are getting the same result minus 4 by 5 itself. That means what? What property you are using here? You are using the property of multiplicative identity here. Okay, so answer for the first question is what? Multiplicative identity. You have studied that one is the multiplicative identity. So you are using the same property here. Now what about the second question? Second question is minus 13 by 17 into minus 2 by 7 equal minus 2 by 7 into minus 13 by 17. That means what? A into B equals B into A. Is it? A into B equals B into A. That means what? What property is that? It's commutative property. Or you can say it's what? Commutativity. It's commutativity. And the first one was multiplicative identity. Okay, multiplicative identity. That we can write it here. Now let's see the third question. Is minus 19 by 29 into 29 by minus 19 equals 1. Okay, that is minus 19 by 21. Minus 19 by 29 into 29 by minus 19. That means what? You are interchanging the denominator and numerator and multiplying. Then the answer will be 1. That means what? Here what property you are using? You are using the property of what? Multiplicative inverse. Multiplicative inverse that you have already studied. That is interchanging the numerator and denominator. Okay, when you are multiplying a rational number with its multiplicative inverse, then the answer will be 1. Okay, so here you are using the property of what? Multiplicative inverse, or otherwise you can call it as what? Reciprocal. Okay, you can also call it as reciprocal. Okay, so this is the answer for first question. That is, you have to identify the question and you have to tell the answer. Okay, so these are the properties that we are using here. Now let's discuss the second question. Tell what property allows you to compute 1 by 3 into 6 into 4 by 3 as 1 by 3 into 6 into 4 by 3. Okay, you have to again tell the name of the property. And the question is 1 by 3 into 6 into 4 by 3. Okay, is equal to 1 by 3 into 6 into 4 by 3. Okay, this is what the question says. That means what? You can write it as A, B, C. How will you write it? A into B into C is equal to A into B into C. Okay, now what property is this? This is associativity. Okay, this is associative property, or you can say this is associativity. Now let's see what is the third question. The product of two rational numbers is always A. Okay, product of two rational numbers. That means what? You have already studied that closure property for rational numbers. You have already studied. If you multiply two rational numbers, what will be the answer? The answer will be again a rational number. Okay, isn't it? If I am multiplying 2 by 3 with some other number, 4 by 5. Okay, then what will be the answer? 8 by 15, which is again a rational number. Okay, so the answer will be what? Rational number. Okay, the product of two rational number is always a rational number. Okay, so this is all about question 1, 2 and 3. I hope you understood this. Okay, so thank you.